Previously, we spoke to Andisu Mdlete, aka Mtegazi, a designer who was introduced to us by Mr. SA finalist Tiru. She shared her experience as a designer for the past 8 years and added that she needed to choose between law and fashion when she applied.
I left because I had to follow my heart, I had to follow my passion. So at the end of the day, you need to know that it's not about money, because you need to do what you love and then the money will follow.
Today we speak to Lerato Daisy Makwe, a young woman who designs clothing for full-figured women and sees this as a loop in the industry that can be explored by others. She is self-taught and is taking it international to the UK next February, showing the rest of the world what SA's got. Good day and welcome to Young Designers Season 3. Today we are with Lerato Makwe and she caters for plus size women in the industry, and we want to know exactly what it is that she does to have such a successful business. Good day, Lerato.
Hi, hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm well, thanks. So tell me more about Popzen Doll.
Popzen Doll is a brand that caters for plus-size women. You know, when plus-size women is not embraced in our country and we really get to struggle to get clothing lines. So I decided that, you know what, let me create something that would also make us plus-size women feel empowered and embraced.
Give me a brief history on Popzen Doll.
Brief history. Popzen Doll originally started 2010 when I started to say that I'm going to start making clothing for fewer people, close friends, family. But you know, designing has started when I was like a little bit of 14, 15, when my mom used to have a store and she used to design for people, actually, like weddings and stuff like that. So usually I would help her to sew and to create new designs, and I was telling Mama, like, you know, can you just do this for me? Like, I like this. But yeah, but Popzen Doll has started 2010, but recently we just launched it March 2014 now to customers and people out there. Yes.
Obviously, being a plus designer, it's not a major industry, or there's not a lot of designers that caters for plus size women. How has that been an advantage to you?
It has been a great advantage, eh? It's been so much great advantage because people are really struggling to go to the shops and getting what they want and getting the perfect fit for their body. So it has been a perfect advantage to really start such a thing. You know, I don't really have kind of a competition yet that I could say that, you know, the brand is still new, and also the plus size embracing it is still new also in the world, you know. So yeah.
Did you personally have a problem with getting clothing?
Yes, I did. I really did. You know, when you go to stores and you try to fit in a jean and it wouldn't fit in, you know, or clothes or dress, you know, you always have to wear something that has to tighten up. You always have to worry about what to wear. They didn't, you know, most stores don't really cater for plus size women. They don't really feel how we feel out there. Like, we really want something comfortable. You always have to wear something that is very uncomfortable.
Going forward with your brand, where do you see Popzen Doll in the future?
Wow, when you're telling me about that, Popzen Doll has got an opportunity to represent South Africa and Africa to the UK Plus Size Fashion Week. That will be on February. So I really see the brand being an international brand, you know. So there will be Europeans, all of them, your UK, I mean your Germany, your Russia. So yeah, I see the brand being an international brand to just also showcase the world that, yeah, Africans do embrace and empower plus size.
In terms of your model, are they confident about your brand? Obviously, having them now going to be on stage internationally, how does that make you feel?
Actually, my models, I don't have models. My models are my customers. So at the UK Plus Size Fashion Show, they're gonna offer me 12 models because I'm gonna be showcasing 12 pieces. Yeah.
So is it 12 models brand fit? Are they obese? Are they?
They are plus size. We're going to have a workshop 5 days before the show. So I'm going to be there a week before the actual event. So we're going to select the perfect models for the runway with the perfect fit for the clothing that I'll be doing.
Obviously, we're speaking about the plus size now, but we're not concentrating on your clothing.
Yes.
What is your unique element in your clothes?
My unique element is that I'm trying to modernize heritage, taking our African print out there and saying that, because usually now South Africans, we just Western. We never wear anything that is done by African prints. I've got garments that, a woman, Tonga woman would wear it, and those flowers are very beautiful. I would train it into nice pants, nice skirts. I mean, you could just see later on what kind of things that I do. But I really specialize with African printing because I think it's about time that the world know that African printing is beautiful. It is also lovely. And yeah.
What's your daily motto? I mean, when you wake up every morning and you have such a load of work ahead of you, what do you tell yourself that keeps yourself motivated?
Everything is possible. I believe in everything is possible. Dream big. Come out of the box. I think that we as people, most people have this thing of being afraid. So now my motto is just anything is possible. If I come up with something, I know that people will like it.
Obviously, being in the fashion industry, is it something you've studied for, or is it just a passion that's driven you to this point?
No, it's a God's given talent. I've always loved fashion with all my heart. I've never studied for anything, but I'm in the years coming. Actually, I'm planning to study further. But I haven't studied being a designer. It's always been in my blood. Yeah.
How do you balance your life, having to make clothes and still making time for personal loved ones?
I do, because I think clothing is just a hobby for me. I've always loved fashion, so I can balance that. And my social life is also promoting my brand. I always have, at the moment I'm wearing myself, so I do balance it perfectly.
If there were to be one famous person you would like to see your clothes on, who would it be?
Adele. Yes, Adele, and I'm hoping that at the UK Plus Fashion Show she'll be there, just to see that South Africans are really the best designers.
You're a mother as is, and obviously having a child and having all this work to do. How do you give him the attention that he needs?
I try my level best to do that. I make sure that every time when he comes back to school, I attend to his homework, and yeah. But usually my son, when I work, he always likes working with me. So yeah, I make sure that I make time for him.
Obviously, there's a lot of competition in our industry. There's a lot of people that imitate or hate. Mm-hmm. Have you had any experience in that?
No, I haven't yet, eh?
No imitators?
No imitators yet. I'm still worried, but yeah, I'll cross that bridge when it comes, but I haven't had any of them, yes.
In terms of social media and networking, how good do you perceive your brand to be out there?
I'm still in the process of being the social networking, because of us. I told you that we recently started in March. So in the social, I've got a Facebook page, and we're still doing the website now. We're currently working on the website. Yeah, I haven't been yet on the social network as it is.
Given that the show is to educate young designers out there, and obviously for the up-and-comings, what advice would you give to them?
What advice I would give to them is that they must just believe in their dream. When you start something, it is always hard. It never starts rosy. You always have those downfalls, but make sure that you believe in yourself. You need to have faith in something that you really do. So I would just tell them, have faith and dream about it and go and get it.
Your hairstyle.
Yeah.
They say blonde is for dating people. Do you consider yourself to be a dating person?
No. I'm a poppy. That's the reason why we've got Popzen doll. So that's why I have to look like a poppy. So I put on blonde as a poppy doll, so as an African doll. Let's say that. An African doll. Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with your personality. It's just how you carry yourself.
Yeah, that's how I carry myself.
Going to an international show and coming back to South Africa, what would you like to bring from that side?
I would like to bring investors. I would love to bring investors in our country to see what we really do and how South African got talent.
Obviously, there's so many designers out there that has graduated from design school and has no job or know where to go from where they started, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
How would you contribute?
When you talk about that, the lady Rian Wards, the founder of the Plus Size Fashion Week, wants to have a partnership with me so that every year for the everyday annual, it's an annual event, a lifetime annual event. So I will come back to SA and look for local plus size designer for 2016 for 2016 UK plus size fashion show, to uplift them and give them embrace and give them opportunities out there to the world.
Would it be a once-off thing, or is it something that you wish to continue?
No, it's actually not a once-off thing. It's going to be a continuous thing. It's an annual thing, and as she says, the lady from the UK says she wants it to be a lifetime, so that even our generations, upcoming generations, will run the fashion show, the international fashion show.
In closing, obviously Lerato Makwe as is a person that's here now, but when you're gone, how would you like to be remembered?
I would like to be remembered as simple, loving person and outgoing person, and I'm just a simple person. I don't have any other thing, just love who I am and my art. That's all.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Lerato.
Thank you so much for coming here alone.
It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
It also has been a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you guys so much for joining us, but don't go away because there's much more coming up. It's so hot out here in the orchards that I've been offered some toboti to drink. Some toboti to drink. It's so hot here out in orchards that I've even been offered some mkombo tea, I hope I got it right, to drink. And guys, just remember that this is the production phase of Lerato. We're going to see exactly what it is that she has been speaking about. Hi Lerato.
Hey girl again.
So tell me more about your collection.
My collection is about, I don't know, just being an African doll. More about it. I can tell you about this. These pants are really made from Tonga material. You could just see, most people, if they really know the Tonga material, they'll see the flowers and the prints. So it's just saying that I'm putting the heritage in our culture modern. I'm modernizing it.
Modernizing heritage. Tell me more about the print, this print specifically.
This print is from Nigeria. This print is from Nigeria. It's a kind of a leather touch print. So what I did is that I did some pants, short pants, because now summer is here. So you could just look at it. It's not only for skinny people, because it's not only for plus size women. It's for also lady who's like you, who demanded, like, you also want something from the doll.
Your clothes, is it conservative? Would you rate it be conservative, or is it modest, or is it out there?
It's modest. It's very modest, because what I did is that our heritage, we used to be strict. Like, I'll show you this. This is also our heritage print, and people we always had to wear very African, and I tried it to create it to be the modernized way.
Going to the quality of your clothing, rate it out of 10 for me.
The quality of my 10 out of 10, I would say so, because it's pure linen, it is pure touch leather, it is pure 3 cats. The 3 cats that usually people use it for Mutoisi and African clothing. Yes.
And your price range?
My price range, I would rate it to 8, because of, I usually start from those pants, I would start from 400, and the skirts 500 upwards. My pricing range starts from 4.
What has to be your hottest item in this range right now?
Oh, there are so many. I love the pants, I love the skirt, and I love this, the one with the 3 cat skirt, I love them. It's like everything I love. Okay?
Moving along, is there any item that's on popular demand that's on this rail?
Yes, actually there are lots. This is popular. These pants are in popular demand. Okay. These pants are also popular demand. Also the skirts. Oh, ladies love this. Ladies love the shorts. Ladies love also the 3 cats. and they really also love this. Also the touch leather that I've got from Nigeria, and the tops.
Okay, and my last question to you in this phase would be, is your clothes seasonal, or is it whole year? Is it throughout? Do you have different ranges that happens, or is this your summer range that we're seeing right now?
This is the summer range that you're seeing right now.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
So we've reached the final leg of our interview with Lerato, and this is a room where she makes things happen. Tell me, how do you do it?
I just do it. This is the place where I create my art. This is my baby. I love this baby because it makes the Popzen doll brands, clothing and everything.
Obviously, we're in this room where everything happens.
Where
do
the
you
magic
have
happens, yes.
assistance in any way?
Yes, I do. I find some person to really help me in case I've got over a lot of works to do and to come with quicker, so I would hire someone to really come and assist me.
Is there a process you go through when hiring someone?
No, can't. Usually I've got a friend that knows people, and then I just call that person and he would offer me some people to assist me with.
Obviously, you have your machines.
The overlocker.
Over there.
Yes.
And is this the only space you use for your work?
Currently, for now, until the business really grows, I'm going to take a little bit of space. There's another big room that side that I'm going to really use for the production, because as the brand grows and when I come back from the UK, I would really need about 4 or 5 people, tailors, to assist me.
Wow.
Yes.
Tell me about these materials that we have here.
Okay, this is the cotton material. Looks like leather. Usually it's used by Nigerian people. You see the ladies wearing the hats, but what I do, I would really mix it with our South African product, the 3 cats, so combining it with this. And this is also the touch leather that I use that comes from Nigeria.
An estimated time that you spend in this room?
Lots. I wouldn't say so, because when you do something art, you really don't time art, because you're doing it all from your heart.
Thank you so much, Lerato, for allowing us into your personal space and showing us exactly what's behind Popzen doll.
It's a pleasure.
And you viewers out there, thank you for tuning in today. I hope you guys are inspired and motivated to carry on doing what you're doing. See you next week, same time, same place. God bless.